Yeah, look, Mike's been in for 5 years. I've been in for as near as damn it 5 years as well. What were we doing before we became part of OnPassive? We had a job, and many of us still got jobs. We still do those jobs, and this is our, if you like, it's our retirement. Because when this does come in, it will create wealth for us over time. And you know, I've been through this before. Retirement pension plans in the UK, the income is appalling. The likelihood of achieving a far greater income on a monthly basis with what we have with OnPassive than the average of the old age pension is a no-brainer. I'm sorry. And I know we're all chomping at the bit because we want the money. We want the money. It's not about that, guys, because as soon as it does go, you're just going to go, well, where did time go? But all of a sudden, it's just going to go like a mushroom. And I think we have to kind of take a little bit more of a back seat here and think about it from a slightly different perspective. You know, as I said, we all have jobs. We've all been working for these last 5 years. Yes, we see the vision that Mr. Mafara and his team are creating. And we're all excited about that. And we want that to move forward. If it takes another 5 months, so be it. But it won't, I don't think. But I want to look at it from the perspective of what the company, because they're like us, they're chomping at the bit too to get this going. And we may well have had an outside influence that didn't like the fact that we're going to stand on a number of toes here within the global system. But that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, if you think about it, we've got 1 million customers. There are between 3 and 4 million odd that are within OnPassive, but there's 1 million paid customers, just over. Okay, and we're bearing in mind we've had OCONNECT now for over a year, but let's just call it the last 10 months. If we'd have been had to make that payment on a monthly basis through the other platform that we've used in previous sessions, a long time ago now, but in previous sessions, to have 10,000 attendees, they charge you $6,500 a month. Ours was $125 a month for 10,000 attendees. Now, even if he cut that down and said, look, you know, we're just going to charge you $100 a month, and there is 1 million of us, that's 100 million a month. Multiply that by 10, that's $1 billion that the company have lost. Now, are they concerned about that? Well, personally, I would be extremely concerned, but I'm not Mr. Mafara. And at the end of the day, he wants to provide value for money. So he's gone, hold on a second. You know, I'm trying to ensure that people don't have to pay again. So we have to make sure that this merchant pays out the money. And as Mike said, it's probably certainly between 50 and 80 odd million that they're holding. Is that correct? No, it's not. But what we have to do is to actually crack on with it and go, do you know what? Yep, we'll wait. We're here. We know what's going on. And quite frankly, I'm happy to wait if it does take a little longer, because I want to make sure that when it does go live, that if I'm going to get some commission coming in, I can actually take it out. Because what was the point in being part of this if you're aiming for a commission and you can't withdraw it because the merchant's holding on to it? It's not OnPassive. Please understand, this is not OnPassive. OnPassive is raring to go. You know, Dr. Susan, Dr. Tarek, and obviously Mohammed Kamal are going nuts right now because they want this to launch. They want this to go commercial because they know very, very quickly it's going to go viral because of the product we have and the value for money that we're going to provide. But we can't until the merchant starts to make those payments and be able to pay everybody. And I think, to be fair, they may well have been overawed by the numbers of people making payments or wanting to get payments. And they've gone, Oh my God, how many? We can't cope with that. So, there are lots of factors that we have to take into consideration. And like Mike said, I'm happy to wait. I'm sure it won't be 5 months, guys, so don't panic. But if you look at or think about and see the background side of things, we've still got a job. We're still doing what we were doing before. Most of us have. I mean, Colin's got fired and have found another job because they found out about OnPassive. But hey ho, onward and upward. When one door closes, another one opens, exactly as it should be. So let's just calm down, not panic. Another 10-day extension. Yippee! It means we're on the right track, guys. It's as simple as that. Now, the one thing that I loved and I found out, didn't realise, was that Mr. Mathias had two teams working on the product. So the original one that we had was just the bare bones, almost like the skeleton. And that was good, wasn't it, guys? I mean, come on, it was brilliant. And then we've kind of moved across to the next level, which has got a lot more add-ons and features, etc. And it looks crystal clear because you can change the screen, etc. So all of these things, and then okay, so that's two. And he's already said then the next one will make this one pale into insignificance. And you go, well, this one's far better than anything else I've seen on the market. Oh my word, what's coming next? So again, guys, just don't panic. We know there's another extension. This, from our point of view, is good news because we know that the lawyers are working on our behalf to make sure that we can get this money coming in and going out.